steel myself and stare directly into Cyrus's eyes, sure to convey my conviction. Sir.
Yes?
I'm confident that we will succeed here too. I'll also make sure that we will not fail.
That mindset is good, Winter Harrison. Hold on to it. It's easy to lose. Alright, let's kill the president.
My soul decides to flee from my chest. What? What? That's the obvious...
Oh, what? That's the obvious course of action.
That isn't... No! No, it's not! That's the least obvious thing!
Oh? Then what's the most?
Talk to him? Convince him that he shouldn't do the thing he wants to do.
Winter, we don't have time for diplomacy.
What? Mediation is all about diplomacy.
No, it isn't. I shouldn't even have told you that. Oh, I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Mediators are simply neutral parties that enter worlds with problems, assess the situation, and solve the issues by whatever means necessary.
You really are scum!
What?
I look at him in the eye, nearly snarling. What is it, sir? You think I'm deaf? Every student knows how you handle things. That's right. People talk about you. Everyone knows that you're a murderous and cold... Ugh! That sounded a little teenage girl angsty. I'm sorry. And don't talk to me like I'm that stupid. I remember what they said at orientation. I know that setting existence to balance is totally important. I know how it is needed, but I thought we were more heroic than that. And I can't believe I felt confident because of you. Do you even hear yourself? What is necessary? We shouldn't lower ourselves to that barbaric level.
I'm really starting to tire of your lip, Harrison. Now listen here. Many in Brighton do not support aggression against Gabriel, I've heard. That's only natural. War is a terrible thing. Furthermore, while their poverty extends far, it can be argued that this situation is for the best. Barnaby does not see that, though. He sees his own solution as the only solution. The people who do not side with him. That is the least one issue that needs to be addressed. That is at least one. Okay, at least. They must support him. They must feel that his decision is right. So I will kill him. I'm doing so. The blame should be placed on Gabriel, and it should be clear to the populace that they have an enemy to fight.
What is he saying? Was all that talk before to prepare me to accept this evil? To prepare me for these calculated deaths? You're not just asking me to support killing a man, are you? You're going to allow the nuclear bomb to be launched as well. Are you insane? I can't just sit by and allow that.
You've underestimated the plight of these people. For Barnaby, who has no real power, to wrest it for himself in such a dramatic fashion suggests that he is not willing to listen to reason. If we had longer than 4 hours, then it would have perhaps been possible to change his mind. But like this, just forget it, that nuke will be launched. All we can do is unite these people before they go to war. We can still bring this nation into order.
Order?
Does that bother you? Stability is paramount, Winter.
Ah!
So cool your head. Think about this logically already. Being a mediator isn't a thing of emotion.
That's... what? That's only your opinion, and you're only one person.
Don't act as though you know everything.
I don't know a lot, but what I do know is that murder is the worst thing a person can do. So horrible and disgusting and terrible that we don't even write about it, and it never happens.
What, you want to rebel against me again?
Yes. I don't know if I should, because you're kind of right. You...
It doesn't look like it.
They're so tainted by their troubles that this is doubtful. That it is doubtful I can convince the president to stop this. Kill him instead, though. Letting the nuke go off, too? Could I even forgive myself for that? Yeah, we probably don't have very much time. From what I read, what I've heard, it seems that weapon can be released very easily. Very, very soon. Okay, so he wants to go... I'm a little confused as why he wants to kill the president.
Winter.
Blast, I need more information. Are you saying that preventing the launch in the war is impossible?
I'd mentioned that before. With luck, it won't be. With their president gone and the only remaining leader being a backup, there may be at least a delay on the bomb, which would give us more time to attempt other plans. The death of the president could also lead to Gabriel taking Brighton much more seriously, since it signals a dangerous level of civil arrest. In which case, Gabriel would probably leash this nation completely before they even had a chance to launch the nuke. I have to sneeze, I'm trying not to. Alternatively, there is also a small chance, a very small chance, that Gabriel will give in to Barnaby's demands. In the likely case that none of these possibilities come to pass, however, you can still expect the relation between Gabriel and Brighton to proceed much differently from now on. Brighton citizens will believe that Gabriel has a stronghold on them so complete that they can kill their president less than an hour after a threat of aggression. Some will be in fear to rebel against such power, but many will be emboldened in the belief that Gabriel has gone too far. What's more, once that bomb has gone off, the citizens won't be afraid for much longer. The fusion bomb holds unprecedented power here. Nobody understands it, not even Brighton. It could separate these two muddled nations and produce a new order. As an added bonus, once they see its power and grow to fear it, it's probable this world will never see a nuclear bomb launched again. If Barnaby were to launch it without his nation's consent, the people would condemn him as a tyrant. It could lead to both a civil war and an international one. We need to make him a martyr, a hero in death. He will be a sacrificial symbol of Brighton loyalty, and the people will follow him posthumously. I've never heard of that word before. Gracious. He seems so sure of himself. Would this really be for the best? Would this bring about order? What should I do? Oh, okay, so I get to make my first choice here. Well, I'm kind of on Cyrus's side right here. I mean, he really does, know what he's talking about. It sounds like it. And he's succeeded at his job long enough to be able to have someone such as Winter to be, well, such as myself, I suppose, since I'm Winter, to be following him. So I'm gonna follow Cyrus. Follower. Hey, I got it. Hey, my achievements finally appeared down there. It's about fucking time. Fine. I refuse to invest any more heart into this. It's out of my hands. I'm just here to watch, yeah? Then that's what I'll do. If Cyrus wants to go around murdering people and being a terrible person, then I guess
And I guess that's his prerogative. I'll just consider this an example of how not to be a proper mediator.
This is all we can do, Winter.
Yes, whatever. I must say that the thing I hate the most about this is that he isn't entirely wrong. Not about the murdering, that's definitely wrong, no question. It's just that I really don't know anything. Cyrus is a mentor. He's been doing this for a while. Evidently, from the candor in his voice, he's good at it too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even if I took the lead, in the face of my inexperience, anything I suggest, it's likely to fail. It's so frustrating.
Winter.
I will follow you, but I hope you don't... Wait, but I hope you know that I won't be killing anyone. This is your bloodstained proposal, not mine. I'll watch and I won't help.
That's all you're here for.
That's right. I am only here to watch and learn, that's all. As such, I stop talking and just stare at him instead.
We need to find a library.
Is that so?
We need to find out where the president is. We visited this world before, not this country. We don't know where their government office is, or even if that is where the president will be. We need to learn more, and quickly.
This feels like a lecture.
Wait here.
He turns around and runs off to a woman passing by. One of the several women and men who seem to have begun filing the streets as the president's address assumably ends. Well, okay. I didn't exactly have the purge to flee just now or anything, although I wouldn't mind going home and ignoring all this. Demanding a withdrawal is failure, though, so I'll stick with it. Granted, I'm sure that they will make an exception for a situation as unique as this, but no, I have to see this through. I ought to see this through. I turn my attention back to my mentor, who has finally reached the woman. Until she notices them, he's wearing an expression so stern I'm sure it would stun her. But after that point, she is met with a bright face and a smile. He begins talking to her amiably outside of my earshot, and I stop paying him any mind. Something about that high charisma of his now disgusts me. Perhaps it's the basely manipulative angle from which he ultimately approaches everything. Ends justifying means, the needs of the many over the few, various ridiculous philosophies. Even for having to be around him, I feel gross and dirtied. Worse for being associated with him, and especially worse for letting him do what he wants. But right, of course. I shouldn't let any of that bother me. Just as he said, my job here is to watch. This isn't my responsibility. Distance from him now, I start feeling much calmer than before, and when he returns, I've settled down enough to feel oddly impassive about the whole situation.
I just asked for directions. There's a library close by. Come on, we're running.
With that, he takes off in a sprint clearly slower than his true pace. I would guess it's for my benefit. For a second, I contemplate walking, but I reason promptly that there is no point in making matters any worse. I follow, fast enough. Being in the presence of bugs has... What? I don't really know how to say that or what that is. Ever since we entered here, I've been breathing sighs. Everything makes sense in books. Everything is carefully placed, planned out, logical, and clear. What is she, like, typing on something? They reflect that I once admired. They reflect what I once admired in reality. Of course, reality doesn't offer such things anymore.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
After all, here I am, sitting in the library of another world, my mentor tapping away at the keys to find a man to kill. Yeah, okay, that was it. I have to adjust my headset, hold on. my foot, like, hit the cord or whatever and brought it down. Well, we're out to go kill somebody in the next session. Alright, how do I... There we go. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Wait, let me save this, actually. Yes, overwrite the save. There we go. Okay. Return to title. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Dysfunctional Systems, Episode 1, Learning to Manage Bullshit. This is a little... I don't really know. This is kind of strange. I can't say that I fully understand the story yet. I mean, I like the characters. Maybe I'll go for it one more time after this. I'm still on the fence about it. Like, I've seen the screenshots of other, parts of the game, and they look so much, like, different, I guess, so I don't really know how far this is gonna go or whatever, but I guess we'll see, we'll just play it by ear, I suppose, so. But anyway, this is, the end of this session. My name is Squid, and, talk to you guys next time. See ya.